What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning into episode 156 of Dunn and Drew. On today's episode, we're going to talk NBA bubble champion Los Angeles Lakers, NFL Week 5, Russell Wilson, my Las Vegas Raiders, and how Dunn's blacked out hookup this past weekend ended up with him pissing the bed. Ton of rants, raves, and reviews today, so make sure you stick around for all of that. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe to us. Really helps us out. All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? You guys like the new layout? Got some new scenery here. Some October Halloween scenery here on Dunn and Drew. Eric doesn't know this, but we kind of have a new intro as well. I gave my spiel there. So Eric, welcome. It's good to see you. I miss you, but you know that.
Yes, miss you as well. Fun, kind of a fun trip we had.
Kinda. Never doing it again, then.
I had my complaints. I texted you and said we got to run that back. Was not satisfied with Disney. More on that later. Rants, raves, reviews. Much detail in that segment. More detail than the NFL segment, for sure. So stay to the end.
Yeah, I feel like this week of sports was like everything. I'm talking tennis, football, basketball. Nothing like crazy happened. Unless college football, I believe some crazy things happened. Do we have a college?
Yeah, there were some upsets.
Do we have some college?
I haven't done college football news because
okay. Why don't you care?
Big Ten ain't playing yet, man.
Yeah.
All these SEC teams went down, but give a shit about that.
But I feel like this week of sports was like nothing except for maybe the Dak injury. Russell Wilson's comeback. We'll talk about that. His fourth quarter drive, but like I'm not walking away from this week and go, wow, holy shit, what a weekend of sports.
What a weekend.
But there was that day Sunday night, I didn't know what to watch. There was mine's on tennis. Got a big match tomorrow. There was the NBA Finals, Lakers closed it out, ALCS, and football.
Sunday night football, yes.
Didn't know what to watch, so I just watched Freddie vs. Jason.
Yeah, I saw you buy that on YouTube. I said, Freddie vs. Jason.
I wanted to be fair. I didn't want to give my attention to one thing. And if I had 3 TVs, I'd obviously pull everything up, but I can't.
Just flip the shit. That's what I did.
Flip.
But I mostly watched.
What did you mostly watch last night?
I mostly watched football.
Football.
When the finals was...
When the fourth quarter?
When football went to halftime, I turned on the finals.
Okay.
And then I watched all of the fourth quarter, the finals, to see like the celebrations, the interviews, and all that shit. It was the last night of the NBA. I had to watch that. And I still caught Russell Wilson doing his thing. So I fit it all in. Did you do an intro? Mm-hmm. Or are we rambling before our intro?
I already did my intro. I explained that.
Oh, well, this is my intro. What's up, everybody? What's good? When we do these episodes, it feels like we ain't did them for like 2 weeks.
I know. Like when I was looking at the previous show notes, I was like, goodness, that was last week. Did we skip last week? Did we not do an episode last week? No, that was...
We didn't do a Patreon. That's why it feels
all
like
right.
A big break.
Don't say that.
Take it out. I know you hate listening to edit it, but...
Now I got to take that out because if we're promoting this shit.
Chill. We still getting subs. I just had my first real week of 2020 since February. Went to Jacksonville, saw DJ Chark walking around that bitch.
Yay.
Hit Disney with you. Relax.
Did he catch a touchdown?
I went down. No, he didn't.
Walking.
Then I went down to South Florida.
Wait. You glossed over the trip with me way too quick.
Oh, because we're going to get there. It's just an intro. Fuck. Just setting it up. This is the prelude.
Why you seem a little tense?
Because I might have COVID, which I'm getting to.
Jesus.
Went to South Florida. You know what I do when I go down there? Fucking party.
Yeah.
Met with friends, had sex, party with friends from college. I may or may not have COVID symptoms right now. I don't know, but I'll keep you posted. I had a mild sore throat when I got home on Saturday, but that usually happens when you drink whiskey for 4 straight days. But that sore throat's gone, and now I'm sweating.
Oh boy. Well, you were doing.
I was sweating before the pod.
Oh, okay.
Just randomly sweating and was congested today. So I took Sudafed. We'll see what happens in the morning. But I think my body should be good enough to fight it off. I take Men's 1 a day. I think that's
you're good then.
enough to. Yeah, I'm good. It's like the granddaddy of all vitamins. So I think I'm good. You know, just trying to drink all this water because I've been sweating now. I'm going to be drenched at the end of this as always. But I had a great week. But I'm back to quarantining myself until I go get my mother in Illinois this month. Got to bring her back home.
All right. So rest in peace to you, just in case something happens. I don't want something to happen without me saying my goodbyes. So bye.
Thanks.
Just in case.
I got to put you as a beneficiary or something.
Oh God, you're real. You get the HBO bag? Just give me the HBO bag.
No, I didn't get that yet.
All right. Well, put my name on that.
I'll route it to your bag.
Thank you.
Anytime.
All right, shout outs. Cue the music. Tomorrow, Tommy. Tommy Tomorrow. That's his new name. I love the alliteration on that.
I don't like it.
Tommy Tomorrow?
I'm still calling him Intern Timmy. That's his name.
Intern Timmy. Well, I gave him the name Tommy Tomorrow because every time we ask him to do something, he always says tomorrow.
Oh, I get it now.
I get it.
I didn't get it.
I'll get to it tomorrow.
Yep, Tommy Tomorrow. I like it.
And then I saw how much he transferred himself after he did the little transfers to all of us, the money transfers this past week. And I sent a screenshot to him. I said, "What are these for?" And he's like, "Well, that one's mine." And I was like, "Bitch, I'm gonna start asking you for a lot more favors. What are you getting paid for? You're set up the Patreon. You're done." The fuck?
Yeah, Tommy taking a big chunk out of the bag.
Yeah,
for tomorrow.
So anyway, sorry, Tommy, if you'd please just run the music real quick.
We are the kings of the weekend.
We are the kings of my pussy.
How do you love that?
God, I love that song.
We're going to do shout outs for YouTube. Shout out to our most recent YouTube subscribers, Julian072006, James Turner, Cole Leuallen, and Anthony Marshall. Thanks, guys, for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Love our YouTube channel. It's going to grow every single day. Is going nowhere but up. I promise we are going to be doing big things by 2021 with you guys, with us. Hopefully some of you join the Disney trip next month.
When's the
month?
Yeah.
Going in November.
When's the Discord retreat?
Discord retreat. That's a good one.
JC and Win as fuck.
Seabass invited to that one. Imagine.
If he's not, he's gonna be salty.
Discord retreat.
When is he not?
Got hell people in there. Probably get at least 30 people. We could finally.
I think 30 would go to that shit.
We could finally go international.
I'll plan it. I'll plan it for next year, next fall. Why don't you just do Disney? Just everybody come to Disney.
God, that's so
Skip
expensive.
Animal Kingdom.
No.
I'm not going.
I think Eric liked one ride at Animal Kingdom, but we'll talk about that later. Manscaped. I think Manscaped's still fucking with us, so let's push an ad out. What if I told you that Manscaped was so good, Ian Rappaport risked his job to promote them? I wish I had a clear understanding of what actually happened. Do you know about this?
I know about it. I don't know what happened.
So he was either suspended for the Manscaped promo. Apparently, he retweeted a Manscaped ad, or he quote tweeted it or something. But there are also people that believe he was suspended because he retweeted or posted something about Titans COVID, like they violated COVID policy, and maybe the Titans organization got mad at NFL Network for it because it wasn't true or something. But that tweet I don't think got deleted. The tweet about Manscaped did get deleted. So I don't know if NFL doesn't like. Maybe they suspended it because they don't like their own people doing promos on their Twitter account, or because they just don't like Manscaped's, raunchy style.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is, but I'm
I
sure
think it's probably the latter.
I think it is the Manscaped.
Well, when you got a tag like your balls will thank you,
Yeah.
come on. I can't even do a clown on Jags at home.
Yeah.
So I don't think NFL Network's liking your balls will thank you, Ian Rappaport.
This is why I can't work for a big corporation. It's not fun. It's not fun. He should, just break away and create. I'm sure he can keep all of his sources. Just create ianrappaport.com. Although that's kind of hard to spell. Create ESPN.
No.
That's terrible. Don't take that. Actually, I'm gonna take that. So anyway, NFL is continuing to screw themselves. None of the NFL fans were offended that Ian Rappaport retweeted Manscaped. Like, that's their audience. They're so dumb. And now Schefter's gonna run laps around them in breaking news. Like, what if Dak's surgery, Schefter gonna be breaking news at like 3 a.m. Rappaport gonna be like sound asleep when normally he'd be up working. So I know
They suspended him for like 2 weeks.
until he's not back yet until October 22nd. Like, what if more Titans players gets who's NFL's breaking news guy now? MJD?
Come on, nobody's looking at NFL Network news anyway. Schefter's always first.
No, Ian Rappaport is neck and neck.
Usually.
Or he's
True. They do. Come on. They got to be working together. Sometimes them tweets are like 30 seconds apart.
I don't know, because they'd be congratulating each other, I think, behind the scenes on getting scoops, or they're seriously pissed. I know Schefter will be like giving hat tips to people that beat him to a story, and he's pissed. I know he's pissed about it. Anyway, autumn is in the air, and Manscaped, yes, that's right, guys. We have a new fall copy of Manscaped to read you. Let me go get.
Worried.
I was gonna go get my whatever.
Don't
I was gonna go get. I'm
got a
gonna
pumpkin?
show you guys what I'm talking about. Autumn is in the air. Manscaped is here to ensure you don't have to carve your pumpkins when you're grooming. What do I mean by pumpkins? I mean your boys downstairs. In fact, Manscaped is on a mission to change the way you approach caring for your balls. And great news, guys. They just released their products in UK, Canada, and Australia. I know we have a few UK listeners. I don't know.
We got them in all those countries.
Do we have Australia?
Of course, mate.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
We do. We definitely do.
What I don't forget, though, is I don't forget about Manscaped being the best trimmer for your butt, balls, and body. I use it on my face. I use it on my butt. And I use it on my balls. It reduces smell big time. And that's not even in the script. That's me saying that. The Lawnmower 3.0 offers a replaceable ceramic blade with advanced skin-safe technology. That's the most important part to me because my skin is very sensitive and normal razors can like prick me and pull on my skin and it's annoying. But this one's the best one that I've used so far. Their new Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer uses the same skin-safe technology. You don't want to go in your ears or nose with anything dangerous, so...
I need that.
Yeah. So,
my nose, bro. My nose has been like a forest these past 2 days. Like it's hard to not notice it.
Well,
like hanging out and shit.
I hope that Manscaped sends us this Weed Whacker because to clear the hair in my nose, I pull the hair.
I did that today. It was awful.
I actually don't. It's kind of satisfying to pull it and you get like 5 strands of hair. I mean, it hurts. It makes your eyes water. And apparently,
it makes your nose feel weird.
You can also die from it. Well, there's a theory that you can die from it. That if you pull your nose hair, something like bacteria could get in there and work its way to your brain. Something like that. But that's a theory. So, good news for you. All the formulations are vegan, cruelty-free, dye-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free. So you know your manhood is in good hands. The only better hands your manhood could be in would be mine. So
I need that weed whacker, bro. My nose hairs are so long. Oh, I just pulled one out. You guys see
That's
that?
disgusting. That's fucking gross.
YouTube.com.
That's how we promote it. So get 20% off, y'all, and free shipping at manscaped.com with the code Dunn and Drew at checkout. No spaces. 20% off and free shipping. Make your balls a priority this fall. Damn, I was going to say something good. Forgot it.
Clean balls this fall. Also, Dunn and Drew is brought to you by our Patreon. For just $5, you can get a bonus episode every week and talk to us in a Discord chat with other Dunn and Drew listeners.
What are the odds that Manscaped re-ups with us?
For another 3?
Another 4, wasn't it?
Oh, it's 3. August, September, October. It could. They could. They just want to test us right now. It's like a little test. Well, actually, we passed the test already. I don't know. It depends on the sales, probably.
I'm nervous.
Don't be. Just buy the bar. The Manscaped bar. All right, guys. YouTube.com/Dunn. I'm just going to keep dropping that throughout the podcast. We try to get our YouTube views up. Let's move on to sports. The reason why you watch and listen to Dunn and Drew.
Don't know about that.
I know. Just let me get my one-liners in. Fuck.
I'm feeding off
shit.
of you.
NFL. Let's move on.
I'm
to
feeling
NFL.
like let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm feeling like how you felt when I was with you at Epcot and kind of like, under the weather. You're agitated kind of easily. Is that the vibe?
A little bit.
Just not feeling the energy right now.
Because you're hot, tired. I'm hot, a little tired.
Sick.
Chill. Not sick.
You think you are?
Mild.
And I thought I was.
Mild COVID symptoms.
Mild.
You probably gave me what you had. All I need is some hot chocolate, some salt water, and a pizza.
Bro, that cured me that night. Oh my
Dude.
God. In the debate, the vice presidential debate, me and Eric stayed in the night that I just didn't feel good enough after Epcot to do anything. We had pizza, I had soup and hot chocolate and gargled salt water, and we watched the vice presidential debate, and it cured me. It cured my ails.
Literally. Like he was fine when he woke up in the next morning. And he didn't drink an Animal Kingdom. But
We were too busy riding rides. What are you talking about?
fuck those rides.
Hey, the NFL new schedule came out. They're doing some schedule changes, and this.
Yeah, Jags bye week changed, and it fucked me up.
What you mean? What did you do? Something scheduled?
I had a flight booked.
That was your mom's flight.
My flight.
We're
driving back.
So what are you doing now? Did you?
I changed it to the new bye week.
Oh
now.
shit! What is it? Week 8?
Bitch fucks. Yeah, week 8.
Damn, they did screw you. That's what happens when you have a job in the NFL. It's unpredictable. Just kidding. It's normally hella predictable.
Just
but
this season.
we got coronavirus.
Thank you, Titans.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I actually don't know how the schedule makers are doing it. Like, I'm not even going to try to read the schedule or try to figure it out. I'm just going to watch because the schedule changed. Like, it's written in like 11-point font. So there's a ton of different changes they're making. I don't care. I'm just going to keep watching, and whatever games I see on my TV, awesome. I don't know when the Jaguars played the Chargers originally, so I'm just going to be surprised.
Fake.
I don't find out usually till Sunday morning. Nowadays, since my passion has fallen off on the team, I don't think
I was never there.
Yeah, I drove all the way to Jacksonville to watch them play the Dolphins and get manhandled. Hey, at least we didn't get destroyed like the 49ers, though.
That is true. Oh my
Goodness.
God. Forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm wondering how many. That's another symptom. You forget
What?
things like what you're gonna say.
Of COVID?
Yes.
It's a COVID symptom.
We're
Memory
gonna
loss.
count during this episode. We're gonna count how many COVID symptoms you show, and then at the end, I'll let you know if you have it.
Okay, Dr. Willis.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
fuck.
Yeah, call me doctor. Play with your little manhood. Let me manscape you.
Play with this little Manscaped hole. Yeah.
Wow, we haven't done that in a while.
I know.
Damn, falling
Don't
off?
like me anymore.
We falling off?
We are. Okay. Get other love interests. You putting me third.
Third. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Noah.
Mom.
Podcast. You.
Oh, mom.
Who's mom?
Yours.
Oh, shit.
I guess not that kind of love. I get it. I get it now.
So Titans, how many more games are they going to delay before the NFL just says you got to start fucking forfeiting? Because there's no extra time. The NFL can't. I heard them talking about let's just add weeks at the end of the season to play these makeup games, but you can't really do that because it's not like you can do like 3 Titans games 3 days in a row because it's NFL. You gotta rest. So it's gonna be like if you do that, it's got to be like 3 weeks of games. And you can't have your playoff teams, especially the ones with a bye, wait that long between the season. And you're going to have to do another preseason because it's way too long to be waiting.
If they keep having positive tests, the NFL is going to be fucked. They're going to run out of bye weeks.
Yeah.
They're going to have to come up with something to do at the end of the year. That's going to fuck everything up.
They have to come up with this like secret week, like week 9 3/4, like platform.
It's going to be.
It's
going to have to be multiple weeks. They've been this is what, third week now that games are postponed. It's gonna keep happening. Niggas better tighten up their security.
No pun intended.
They better tighten up security at these fucking NFL facilities, boy. It's about to be hell. As long as I keep getting these bags every week, though.
I don't know why individual NFL teams can't, like, you can do your bubble, just you can do your bubble, just do the bubbles within your own city. So make your play. I mean, it's going to be hell, but the NBA players have done it for almost half a season.
3 months.
Stay in a single hotel, designate that hotel. No one else can stay at that hotel. Just you have to rent it all out. I know there's no Disney in every city, but rent out the whole hotel and keep all your players there. They have to stay there until the season's over. You have to all get on the same flight. That's what happens anyway. And then you'll be fine. NFL just thinks that they're gonna keep coasting, and it's gonna catch up to them.
They're not gonna make any changes. They're gonna just be like, all right, this is fine. Because look who it's run by. It's run by these owners who don't give a shit. They're just worried about the money coming in. They want to have games at all costs. So, especially Goodell, they're not gonna change anything. They're not gonna have any sort of bubble. They're gonna because they see it as, okay, Titans, they've had some positive tests, Patriots, but who else? That's how they're seeing it. Like, who else really? No one. There was like one on the Saints, I think, one on another team, but
what's funny though
hasn't been an outbreak yet.
If like I know Cam Newton got it, but do you think the NFL would be like, what the fuck if Patrick Mahomes got it? Do you think shit would start get implemented?
I don't think so. I think they'd be like, postpone Chiefs game. We're keeping it going all the rest of the games.
Yeah, probably.
They'll still bring in revenue from all those other games. All that TV revenue.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
I don't know neither. But speaking of the NFL, let's get into these picks. I thought I was going to catch up to you with these predictions that we made 5 minutes before kickoff on Sunday. But I still have a losing record on the season, 32-36. Drew,
you have some catching up to do. Like, it's going to be hard to climb out of that hole, especially against the spread.
It is.
What is my record?
Not just climb out of the hole, but to catch you even.
What's my record?
You are 38-31.
Sheesh, 7 games above 500.
Yes, you're nice.
Nice.
See Drew for your betting picks. See me for fantasy advice.
Someone asked me on Twitter before Sunday or whatever. I can't remember when, but they're like, hey, what were your picks week 1? What did you bet on? I was like, the fuck? I don't remember.
Like, you write them down.
Go back. Listen.
Keep them logged. So the Bucks lost to the Bears. Wow. I put beat Bears.
God, I love tequila.
Why was that a unconscious?
Yeah, why'd you do that? Bucks beat Bears. You were out of it writing that. Yeah, we didn't pick this game, but
we didn't. I was tanked watching it though in South Florida.
Yeah, you were showing me. Oh no, you were showing me. I was seeing videos of you watching the basketball game, but I saw where you were and how much people were there, and you're in the COVID hotspot of Florida. So I don't doubt that you have coronavirus. So let's add number 2 symptom of coronavirus. He was
Miami.
in hotspot number 1
South Florida.
in Florida.
That's funny.
It's not, but. Just kidding.
It is because I don't have it. If I do, it'll be mild. I'm going to give it to everybody at the gym. Fuck them. And my dentist going to get it.
Jesus. Guess I'm not going to come see you Thursday.
Oh, surprise.
I have a meeting with a potential advertiser and job opportunity. It's going to be a double whammy. Could be a Willis production opportunity and a Dunn and Drew opportunity. But
Stay getting bags.
to that later.
Is that a rave?
No, I'll just text you about it.
Oh. All right.
Don't
So,
count my
yes.
chickens.
Before they're hatched. So, Bears beat the Bucks. I don't know what's going on in Tampa. Didn't see the
No,
game.
they're
I was
chilling.
smacked.
Brady just thought it was third down. We're chilling.
It was Nick Foles.
If he
That's
knew
why.
it was fourth down, he would have thrown it to the running back in the flat, who would have made someone miss, and they would have.
Don't know what you're talking about. Didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see that last play? So the Bucks lost on. It was fourth down for the Bucks. Brady was trying to orchestrate a game-winning drive, and he throws it over the middle, and it's broken up. Not a great option to throw the ball. Guy was covered, and after the play, Brady doesn't look upset or walk off the field because it was fourth down. He looks over the sideline and he's holding up 4 fingers, and he's like, "All right, fourth down." He's mouthing it, and they're like, "No, Brady, it's fifth down."
CTE.
It's the other team's ball. So speculation. Speculation, is that a word?
Speculation.
I'm tanked.
How much tequila is in that fucking cup?
I said speculation. Speculation.
Speculation?
Speculation says he's senile, but I don't know.
Yeah, I could agree there. We'll see. All right.
How do you want to get through this?
I'm drenched. I'm just excited to tell my story.
Oh, your bedwetting story. Me too. Can't wait to clip it.
Texans, Jags. Texans won 30-14. Texans were favored by 6.5. I slammed the hammer on that one.
Slam the hammer.
Deshaun Watson, come on. I came into this pick with stats. He's 4-0 against the Jags, now 5-0.
He's 4-0.
Yes.
Yikes.
Now 5-0 now. And every time a team plays the Jags, we give them some sort of
historical
first.
record. Yeah, first
some
time.
record. Yeah. Or just something first that they've done this season. And there were 3 things that the Texans hadn't done all season until they played us.
Of course. If y'all want, there's a tweet saying if y'all's team got no wins, just play the Jags. We'll give you one.
We allowed Texans to get a first down on their opening drive for the first time this season.
They went 3 and out every opening. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. I believe we gave up the most pass yards to Deshaun Watson this season, but they played 4 good teams. So, whatever. Was not expecting a win there.
It's weird that I picked the Jaguars because I have no idea why I did. Texans.
Got faith.
Texans only needed to win by a touchdown. I don't know why I did it because when Bill O'Brien got fired, I tweeted out, future headline after the Texans hang 35 on the Jags. Could Romeo Crennel be the next Texans head coach? And it wasn't 35, it was 30. But Jaguars didn't keep it close. Upsetting.
And
I don't care actually anymore. I'm trying to
Romeo. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get Trevor or Fields.
Why? Give me Fields.
All right, you can have Fields. Fuck, I'm not going to be mad.
I want a black quarterback again. See what happens. They're thriving right now in the NFL. The dual threat. Romeo showed his 75-year-old cock at the end of the game by going for it on 4th down to just say,
to end
you
it.
guys suck.
Yeah, well, we do, so.
Yeah. Got Lions next.
They're not even they're close to not being my favorite team anymore.
Yikes.
The Jags? Like
that's a spectrum I never thought would change.
they're never. Do you think you could ever see the Jaguars do what the Chiefs are doing? Like, do you think
No.
that's ever a possibility in your lifetime? To just be a stable organization that wins, like the expectation is for them to win every single week?
Well, it's hard to say now, obviously, because of what they've done the past 25 years. But Chiefs been an organization for 50 plus. You give me 50 plus years of the Jags, one of those seasons, they gotta be. If I'm 65,
Oh my God. Kill
and
me,
the
right?
Jags still going 3, 4, 5 wins a season, kill me.
Kill me.
I don't want to see 67.
Kill me first. 60s.
Fuck that. I might not make it that long if the Jags are this bad.
Well, you do have
for that long.
COVID, so.
Jesus Christ. Why are you speaking that into my
Bro,
life?
if I'm fucked if you actually do. And I'm making all
I would have gotten it in South Florida of all places, not Disney.
No, I know you would have, but I'm fucked if you do and I am making all these jokes.
Oh, I'm not gonna die. I'm a fucking tank. Like that matters. Panthers.
Yeah.
I didn't put who they played.
We picked them.
But they won 23. It doesn't matter who they played, but they won 23-16. They played the Falcons. I know this because I started
Wow.
Teddy Bridge.
Imagine being
Fantasy.
like, at least as a Falcons fan, you didn't have a chance in this game. Like it was never, you didn't have the lead in the fourth quarter. So hopefully this stings less, but you are 0-4. So I don't know.
They did fire their coach.
They did.
and
Thomas
G-
Dimitroff and
GM.
Dan Quinn. About time for Dan Quinn. I guess about time for Thomas Dimitroff, but Thomas Dimitroff been there for a minute. Dan Quinn.
Fans
I can't believe Dan Quinn didn't get fired.
he lasted a long time.
Especially after that 28-3. You know, you all know the story.
The owner of the Falcons said that, I think it was after like the first 2 or 3 losses when we were like, damn, Falcons, you gave up back-to-back comeback wins. I think the owner was like, head coach is fine. We're going to regroup. We'll be all right. Gets fired 2 games later. Yeah. Talk out their ass.
I think it's
buddy.
a countdown on the Jags.
Good. Fuck. Fire everybody. Again. Actually, we just need new ownership. Why we got a Pakistani owner? He don't give a shit about football.
All right. He does,
racist?
but it's the one they kick with their feet.
It's true. Fulham. Is that the team?
Yeah. I hope you know
Raiders.
you're getting fired if they hear that.
Okay.
Why we got a Pakistani owner? You're getting fired so quick from Jags at home.
So be it.
So-
Raiders, Chiefs. Raiders, Chiefs.
That man gonna be hitting you up on text, bruh. I can't explain this one.
They don't listen to these. If
Okay.
you clip it, then I'm gone.
I'm clipping it. I want your time on Sundays.
You're not clipping.
Imagine I clip it at the Jaguars. I want my boy back on Sundays.
When we do clip some of these episodes, they do see it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know which accounts they're looking at. So I'm like, I'd be nervous sometimes. Like, are they gonna see this? They gonna see this? They gonna see my Facebook? They gonna see Dunn and Drew Instagram? I don't know. I don't know what they're looking at. But
This y'all's racist host? Question mark.
Charles racist. Why they got a Pakistani owner?
Oh my god.
It's not meant to be racist. It's just why you don't care about football. Raiders versus Chiefs for the 8th time. Derek Carr, nice. I picked Raiders here. The spread was 10.5. I was like, ain't no way Raiders gonna do that with Gruden.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
It was in Arrowhead too, and the Raiders came out here and dropped 40 on their ass.
Yeah, I suck because they're my Raiders, they're not yours. I've been on their bandwagon this whole year.
I don't
and
claim them.
Don't know how it happened. Can I vent?
Yeah,
Henry
always do.
Ruggs, I had him in fantasy. Didn't do anything first 2 weeks, and then the previous 2, like the last 2 weeks, 0 points each. And my dumbass saw that and was like, "This man is getting 0 points." Dropped. Little did I know he's been injured the last 2 weeks. Maybe I would have held on to him, but I probably may have also still dropped him. But I still feel like a jackass dropping him when he gets over 100 yards, a touchdown, and looks like the Raiders' version of Tyreek Hill. So, whoever picked him up, you're welcome.
Brian.
Better him than anyone else. Does he even listen to this? He doesn't even listen to the podcast.
He doesn't even listen anymore. Everybody fake.
Yeah. See, that's why I don't like making friends with our listeners, because you get friends with them and you talk to them too much and they're like, I don't need the podcast. I can just text you. So just stop trying to make friends with me.
Well, it looks like he's going to lose his matchup, so.
Good. I mean, just kidding.
He ain't going to hear it. Cardinals, they played the Jets. Yawn. They won 30-10. We both picked the Cardinals, who were favored by 6.5.
Yeah.
Whoever's playing the Jets, you got to hammer that spread.
I think, except for the Giants spread versus the Rams that 1 week, but I think, and the Giants versus the Cowboys. But that spread has been pretty, I think the Jets, though. The Jets I want to know if they're winless also versus spread, because you might just want to just keep betting the other team versus Jets every single week.
You might, unless they're playing the Giants.
Ooh.
Because that game might be even.
That game would be good.
Good.
The
New York Toilet Bowl, both winless. We'll tell you who's not winless. The Steelers. They're undefeated after beating their in-state rival 38-29.
So are you saying they're top of their division?
I am.
Who picked them to win the division?
We're 5 games in.
You know they be saying that shit on like Undisputed and shit. You know Skip Bayless doing that shit.
I know, but it's because I didn't pick them that I'm saying that. Because if I had picked them, I would be saying that.
I can't wait for the first Steelers Ravens Sunday night. I know they're on. I didn't even look, but I know they're on Sunday Night Football. They're always on Sunday Night Football.
Best division right now. Steelers undefeated. Ravens and Browns are 4-1.
And Burrow looks like they almost put up a donut versus the Ravens, but Burrow still looks.
But it's the Ravens, so we can give Burrow a pass because he looked good against everybody else,
especially us.
Eagles. I didn't see much of this game, but the Eagles did have a couple leads at one point. I guess Steelers just were able to pull it out.
Should I answer this phone call live on the show?
Who is it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Solicitor.
Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
My name is Dawn. I'm calling from BRI, the National Public Opinion Firm. This evening we'll conduct a short public opinion survey in community
Okay.
about politics. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
About politics.
That's good to hear.
Trump.
We're not trying to sell you anything, and your answer remain confidential.
Cool.
This call is not recorded for quality assurance purposes. How are you today?
Good. Thank you.
That's good to hear.
She hung up. What? She didn't want me to be good? I almost replied to her, well, your call will also be recorded for quality assurance.
Prank call. It gets you to answer political polls.
How's she going to hang up? What did I say wrong?
You were too nice. She wanted something different. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. They're like, no, hang up.
That might be the first time a solicitor ever hung up on who they were calling.
They got nervous.
They knew they were on the podcast. Hello, you're live on Dunn and Drew.
Maybe she heard me say Trump.
That's a possibility.
Your headphones loud?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, it probably did. Trump.
She calls back.
She did sound Hispanic.
Well, they just Don Trump Jr. just held a Latinos for Trump rally in Tampa and Orlando the other day, so they're strong out here. I think
Latinos for Trump.
Yeah. Anyway,
they hold a rally for every race. Blacks for Trump, whites for Trump.
Yeah, yeah.
For Trump. What else is out there? Asians for Trump.
Asians for Trump. I feel like they're never like
doing it.
Yeah, don't. I feel like the Asians are never like a political ploy. Like they're never used as a political ploy. Like they're just there. Maybe there's not enough.
Maybe not. They're just Asians just out here grinding, owning their business. Running their restaurants and their fucking.
If you're listening, you gotta
salons.
just start watching us on YouTube. Hair salons. Good Lord. Let's move on.
Nail salons, bro. They do the pedicures. And
I know they do.
Would you like your toes?
Okay.
This episode getting us canceled. I'm not even drunk. COVID. Is that a symptom? Racism.
No. 3 symptoms are showing.
Steelers, Eagles. Any thoughts?
Do I? Let me look.
Oh,
yes, I do. I am so sick of the Steelers finding wide receivers in the draft. Like, they do it so easily. This time it's Chase Claypool. 4 touchdowns.
Who?
Chase Claypool.
I'm just kidding. I know who he is.
This is their second round wide receiver. Why can't Laviska Shenault? If Laviska Shenault was on the Steelers, he'd be their Hines Ward, and you know he'd be scoring touchdowns.
Oh, I love Laviska. My favorite player in the Jags by far right now.
And I think, is that a good comparison? Hines Ward? Speaking of Asians.
Hines Ward. I don't know. I think Laviska, because he also runs the ball. So
Yeah, true.
who's also a wide receiver that runs that's like Hall of Fame-ish? Can't think of
Percy
any right
Harvin?
now. Percy Harvin. I said Hall of Fame-ish.
He kind of Hall of Fame.
Claypool. Chase Claypool. First time I ever heard of his name, but he is the first wide receiver in NFL. Wow, I got so many stats.
You do.
First wide receiver in NFL history with 3 touchdowns and a rush touchdown in a game. I kind of surprised
and he's a
me.
rookie, so he's also the first rookie in NFL history.
Yes. I wrote Laviska next. If
God.
Minshew can find him
Nah, that shit ain't happening.
and not DJ Chark all the time. Colin Johnson, though. I like him.
Yay. 6'6" receiver.
Yeah. Rams. They played the football team and won 30-10. Alex Smith has returned.
Oh, yes, I forgot. That is a thing that happened in this
Yes.
game. Alex Smith returned from a gruesome injury. People were going nuts about it. Short-lived.
Very short-lived. Don't know Kyle Allen's status, but if he can't go next week, I'm sure Alex Smith will play. Kind of nervous for him because
I didn't watch that ESPN thing on him. Did you?
what thing? Guess not.
On Alex Smith, his surgery, and how many odds he had to defeat to come back.
No. Only saw the video of him at his home with his kids, and he was limping in that video. So I'm like, is he healed?
Looked like it.
I don't know. I picked Washington football team. That's like the 3rd week in a row I've picked them and lost.
You
I'm
just
done
love
with
that.
them.
You love that spread.
I'm done with them.
I picked the Rams like a sane human. Next game, Ravens, Browns. No, Ravens,
Yes.
Bengals.
Bengals, yeah.
Ravens were favored 11.5. I swooped that one up. So did
No pun
Eric.
intended.
So did Eric. Bengals offense. Ravens defense, if you have them on fantasy, goodness gracious. Good job. You probably drafted them in like the 7th round of your fantasy league. People laughed at you, but paying off. Unfortunately for the Bengals, they can't play the Jaguars every week. So
Unfortunately. And the Dolphins went
Good
all the way
Lord.
across the country and beat the 49ers 43-17.
I don't understand that at all.
Yet you picked the Dolphins.
I did because the spread was 8.5, and I thought, I've seen the Dolphins play recently. They're playing really tough. The 49ers still don't have full strength. The Dolphins will definitely keep it within 8.5. Didn't think they were going to put up 43.
43 is wild.
I don't understand.
Patrick had 3 touchdown passes.
I
Looked like Big Ben out there. He's a top 8 fantasy quarterback right now. Fitzpatrick.
And I let him just chill on the fantasy waiver wire because I'm like, oh, that's going to end soon. I'm a fucking idiot.
You want him? I know you need a QB.
I need a QB bad.
Let me hold Sanders.
Hold him. Sanders.
Let me hold Sanders.
He's a touchdown machine.
Well, when I get Dalvin Cook's backup after he gets hurt, you're going to
You have him as your waiver claim?
You're going to need both of them.
Well, I hope I will lose this week so I get him first. You winning this week?
You will. I'm winning this week. I'm not going to get him.
All right. Well,
Because the way them settings are set up.
I gotta switch it. I gotta get that. I gotta get the player. What's his
I
name?
think you'll get it. You're going to get him, McKinnon.
I'm not gonna get him.
That's not McKinnon.
That's not McKinnon. That was last year.
I'm fake. Madison.
All right, next game.
M's. Starts with an M. Browns, Colts. Browns won 32-23. Colts were favored by 1.5 here.
Yeah,
I picked the Colts.
I actually believed in the Browns. The Browns' recent resurgence, like, they got it going on. And they put up 32. The Browns just keep scoring like crazy. I honestly did not think this was possible. I thought that Baker had too many weapons. He's in his head, but whatever the hell they're doing, it's awesome. It's working. It's fun. Baker Mayfield got kind of injured. I think he got a little rib injury, but he said he's not a pussy, so he's gonna.
Yeah,
He's gonna
did throw a
get
couple of picks.
Did
That's
he?
not going to fly against the
Ravens
Steelers or
Steelers.
They already lost to the Ravens, but the Steelers, that's not going to fly against them.
No, it
either.
won't.
So they're going to need a perfect game to beat the Steelers next week.
I still don't know who's going to win the AFC South. I guess the Titans. We'll see. That'll be a good game. Titans Bills. Was that tomorrow? Tuesday?
Supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
tomorrow.
We'll see.
Yeah. Cowboys beat the Giants 37-34 with Andy Dalton after Dak destroyed his ankle.
Just a cramp.
Just a cramp. Tony Romo, dumbass. Cowboys were favored 7.5. Giants covered that.
I feel like
We both
if
picked
you let the Giants cover the spread, that you actually lost. Like, I feel like this should count as a loss for the Cowboys. Pretty much did because they lost.
It did. It did in Cowboys fans' eyes.
Yeah.
But like Andy Dalton should be able to win that division, at least.
What are they? They're leading the division at what, 2-3?
Yeah. That's winnable. 2-3, 1-3, 1-4, 0-5. You're good, the Cowboys fans.
Giants at 0-5 are only 2 games out. Crazy.
And then the Sunday night football game, Seahawks.
Jesus. It must be so much fun to be a Seahawks fan.
Like, imagine you're getting the ball with 2 minutes left at your own 6.
Shit, that's
and
insane.
You're not worried. You're not worried. We got this.
Because Russell just does not fuck up. He doesn't make a mistake.
He made 0 mistakes.
Nothing
the only
rattles
mistakes
him.
that were made were a couple drops during the drive. And then there was one dropped in the end zone. Didn't matter. They scored a touchdown on a 4th down. Middle of the field, DK caught another 4th down catch. So they converted 4th down twice, scored in under 2 minutes with 1 timeout, game-winning touchdown. And this was after the Vikings decided not to kick a field goal. Like, really close. I think they were in the red zone. It was 4th and inches. They went for it, got stuffed. They could have kicked a field goal and went up by 8. They said, Russ can have it. Dumb fucks.
It's a shame.
94 yards.
It's a shame that the Seahawks don't have a loaded up defense this year because Russell just has Lockett and DK just will complement him so well this season. I don't even know what tight end they have, but I don't think they need one.
They got Greg Olsen and Will Disley.
Yeah, whatever. The Seahawks offense is lethal. Russell Wilson is like
Chris Carson, too.
Russell Wilson is. I think I said it was Rodgers last week, but I think it's got to be Russell because that's hard though because Rodgers is throwing to no one as we saw last week. Russell's got DK, and also Rodgers hasn't lost a game either. But right now,
I think it's Russ.
Yeah, right now in my eyes is Russell Wilson, MVP, best player in the league. Just can't fucking phase him. I don't know what their schedule looks like, but I'm gonna look at their schedule right now. Let's see if I'd pick against them.
And they had 0 at halftime, so I guess prayer works. I know Russell Wilson
pray?
was in that bitch praying. Had to have. In the corner by himself. Dear Lord, please let me win this game. I can't lose to Kirk Cousins.
See, Miami put a tough fight against the Seahawks.
It's because they got no D. Russell Wilson just got to beat your ass.
So
you just give the Seahawks enough time, he's going to beat you.
So they play at Arizona.
Dub.
Tough, but that's a dub. versus
Tough.
San Fran. Ooh, at Buffalo, at Rams, versus Arizona.
Those are all wins.
Yikes. I can't wait for the at Buffalo. That's going to be a fucking good game.
Buffalo's
I'm
frauds.
pissed that's at 1. What are you, me? And then
I would have picked the Titans to beat the Bills.
So I'm thinking I'm going to pick the Seahawks for every game. You're picking the Titans to beat the Bills? Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't pick that game yet. Let's pick it. What's the spread?
I don't know the spread.
Look it up.
Is it even happening?
It's Tuesday.
Tomorrow. It's not even on here.
What?
Oh, there it is. Buffalo 3.5.
Yeah, give me the Bills. What are you picking?
Give me the Titans.
God. Your joke.
I hate it.
Josh Allen.
I gotta do it.
Josh Allen gonna make the fool out of you. He's top 3 quarterback right now.
Congrats. You're overhyping the Seahawks-Bills matchup.
What?
Maybe not, because Seahawks got no defense. Anybody could throw it on their ass.
What do you mean anybody? Josh, did you see him?
No, I haven't.
Josh
I haven't
Allen
seen any
is
Bills
a
games.
machine this season. That is an amazing game. You're talking. This is all right. Symptom number 3. He has no idea where he is or what he's talking about.
This is like 6. All the real ones. And now these. Monday Night Football, I'll probably be asleep, but Chargers Saints.
Stay awake.
Saints are favored by 8. I have to change my pick here because I saw a Drew Brees stat.
What
that
is
made me
it?
wanna change
Let me
my
hear
mind.
it. Undefeated versus Chargers.
He holds the record
Record.
for pass yards on Monday night.
So you're gonna hear that stat. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I was thinking about changing it to Chargers.
Justin Herbert, nice, but not nice enough. I could be wrong. He almost beat Mahomes.
If Breeze puts up 40 on my bench, I'm done with fantasy football this year.
Who's he throwing to? Kamara?
I guess.
Wait, how much did he get in that game with Kamara against the Packers?
Like 19.
You're
Yeah.
good. Take Fitz. Give me Sanders.
All right, NBA. We have crowned a bubble champion. It's LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and I almost said Louisiana Lakers. What the fuck? And the
Tanked.
Los Angeles Lakers. Eric, hats off to you. You predicted Lakers in 6. I said Heat in 6. Don't know what I was on. But
You were
Lakers
dead ass.
Lakers get their 17th NBA championship. LeBron gets his 4th. And thinking about it, it's like, I feel like LeBron should have more than 4. He's had a long-ass career.
He should.
And you know, one of the
He's been to 10.
One of the questions they asked, 11, right? This is his 11th? Anyway.
Don't quote me. Not an accuracy podcast.
One of the questions they asked to him when they were celebrating after the game, and it's a good question, like, is this the longest prime of anyone? And maybe, well, I know you're going to roast me for bringing up tennis a lot. Federer, Nadal, those
I
are
have nothing
some
against Dennis.
those are some long ass primes. But if you talk about Brady, 18 years, 17 years, that's a long ass prime.
Yeah. Those are way longer than LeBron's.
You think? So what's LeBron? He's in 11 years? Yeah, 11 years is prime. I'll give
'Cause
Brady
he made finals like 7, 8, 9 years straight.
Yeah.
He would have made it last year, but there was injuries.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is his wait, it could be his 11th or 10th, but yeah.
Yeah, he made the finals a lot of times in a row. But those tennis runs be hitting different. Like I've been seeing Nadal, Federer in the finals
It
since
seems
I
like
was
they're always
in middle school.
Yeah.
Since Throw Some D's on That Bitch came out. Old song.
Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah, but I remember that question. He didn't answer it. He's like, I'll let y'all niggas decide that.
He did want his damn respect though.
I'm just do what I got to do. I'm gonna play hard and take care of my body.
Like he's letting it's not Shaq. He said he wants the reporters to sign on that, but he also said, "Let me get my damn respect." So, but which is it?
Yeah. Does he need it?
I don't know. I think he
Why is
just
he worried
wants
about
he just
that?
wants more chips on his shoulders, so he comes back again next year and wins another title. Which, if Anthony Davis comes back, Eric, I don't know. Nets, give me, please, for the love of God, give me Nets Lakers 2021 NBA Finals. Am I capping?
No. That'd be nice.
You put the Nets.
Kyrie Durant.
The Nets are healthy this year. They're obviously in the finals.
That's not likely, though. There's bound to be an injury there.
Kyrie and KD.
82 game season, if that returns. I've been a catalyst for cutting that shit back to 50 like it used to be. 82 is too much.
Shit, I might be a baseball fan if they did seasons this short every year.
Oh, I can't wait to talk baseball for 5 seconds. Yeah, that would be a great finals.
Eric Spoelstra was... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's not ready for it yet.
Eric Spoelstra was very emotional in his post-game interview. What he said, it was like, you won't find a brotherhood like this locker room. And I believe it because like they were together. They weren't allowed to leave. Like I envy them for having such a close-knit like season. Like you get to stay at Disney. You guys are together this whole time. I'm sure it created like brotherhoods that they'll never forget. That's pretty awesome.
And you could see it. You could see it on the court, especially with the Heat, and just how Jimmy Butler comes off in the interviews. So
God, Jimmy Butler, is he a superstar now? No, if he's a superstar, he would have brought that game 2, game 4.
They got blown the fuck out in that closeout game.
Yeah,
they got destroyed.
If he was
I think that was just
superstar-
fatigue, and they were gassed.
Yeah, like Jimmy's giving it all. Like, just so much he can give. He had 2 great games in the finals. I think the Heat will attract a lot of good free agents. South Beach, they need one.
They already have 17. Oh, the Heat.
Give
Lakers.
Give the Heat one superstar. Don't know who I'm thinking. We can talk free agents at a later episode when NBA free agency starts. But give the Heat one superstar, and they're going to compete with the Nets for the.
They're talking Oladipo.
I said superstar. Oladipo.
Bitch.
Oladipo gonna put them over the hump. Shut up.
You nice. Do the Heat really need a superstar? They just got to the fucking finals.
No,
they got to
need
the finals.
And you see what happens to teams that get to the finals that don't have a superstar. It's a different game.
They were just gassed.
It's a different game. They had no one to turn to that could take the load off of everyone else. Who do they go to when they?
It ain't Giannis.
Who do they go to? I'm not saying it is. Who are they going to when they need that shot? When they need that offensive spark? Jimmy can only give them so much. I haven't looked at the free agency.
All their team was like top of the stat board in 3-point percentage. Give it to them at the end of the game.
You need someone to get those guys open. Those guys aren't getting open on their own. I agree. They're amazing. They played amazing this season, but in the finals,
I think it'll be Oladipo for sure.
Well, then
just to open up those shooters more, to spread the floor more. I just don't think Spurs did.
I don't think they're winning the finals with that squad. But
Oladipo,
whatever. I need to look at the free agents that are out there. Dwight Howard finally won a title in Orlando. But I think he may have turned up too hard. This was fucking hilarious. He accidentally leaked his iMessages on Instagram Live. You saw this?
I did.
So all right, I'll share my screen for people that are on YouTube and didn't see this. Share your screen.
How does that happen though when you're on live?
I have no idea how this happened. All right, share screen.
Must have an advanced iPhone update.
Share. All right, so here it is. So he's in the locker room. Can you hear this?
Waka flocka. No, I can't.
He's going crazy. And then for somehow he goes from turning up 1 second, and then I don't know how he opened it, but his messages pulled up, and it's some chick says her name is on his phone my heartbeat wife. So I guess this is girl, obviously. She says, "So tell me," and he has a reply. I can't really see it here, and she says, "Must be true," and sends a thumbs up. So she's pissed. Don't know what she's trying to get to the bottom of, but she got to the bottom of it. And he said, "Show me." And she said, "Nuh-uh." And he says, "You coming at me about something and I don't even know." This man just won the finals. And he's got to deal with this girl like in the locker room while he's trying to turn up. This poor man. So she says, "Turn up tonight, have fun." That's it. You know when you see that. He knew he was in trouble. So he said, "What friends?" So apparently, I don't know.
She'll get over it. She'll get over it. He just won the finals.
Yeah, how are you going to do that? This man just won the finals. Anyway. Oh, let me stop.
I still see you. See how you're born.
Just looking at our mentions here.
This is the last NBA talk, so we getting it all out.
Is this a climax for LeBron James? Is this like, all right, he won a championship again. They did it for Kobe, which I think has been a storyline that's kind of been buried. Like, I don't think LeBron even mentioned it, which was weird. I was hoping like he would have another Cleveland, this is for you. I was hoping that he was going to have a Kobe moment like that, but he didn't. Anthony Davis had to bring Kobe up, and still LeBron was like just messing around in the background, like causing a ruckus while Anthony Davis was trying to have an intimate Kobe Bryant speech. So it was kind of weird. But I know we all know what LeBron, he loves Kobe, I guess. But yeah, like the Kobe aspect was kind of buried in all this, and
yeah.
Although
on TV,
yeah, on TV, I did see that there were a lot of like when they gathered to celebrate in LA, there were a bunch of Kobe Bryant chants. So that brought a tear. Every time they fucking bring this man up, I start losing it, start choking up.
Yeah, he's never gonna be not talked about. But
isn't it awesome that they won? We talked about it when the crash happened. It's like they got to win now. They got to win for Kobe, and they did. How fucking crazy. If they fucking won in LA and there was no COVID, imagine.
That place would have burned down in a good way.
Tears. Everyone would have been crying.
Yeah. But I'm not going to be the guy that sits here and says that this ring doesn't count. I remember early in the bubble, I was like, yeah, there's an asterisk. But my opinions about the bubble changed as it went on. But I'm not going to sit here and discredit the Lakers for winning this championship. Say it's an easy road, blah, blah, blah. Because go ahead.
I think I made this argument before. Like, it's everything but an asterisk. Like, this should, if anything, prove who is truly the best team. Like, I don't think there's an asterisk. No one got sick from COVID, so I don't see why an asterisk is here at all.
Yes. This was the hardest ring to get ever.
Right.
In
that's
NBA.
deep.
Being in a bubble hotel, like can't go anywhere. You're just practicing on your shot. Everybody's at the top of their game pretty much.
Wow.
Because all they have to do is eat shit and practice.
And there's no motivation from the crowd. This is the hardest ring anyone has ever won.
Virtual fans, open court. You're just playing mano-y-mano.
Distractions from the country. You know,
so this was no easy road. And LeBron gets to the Western Conference, and he gets a ring. That's what we wanted to see, right?
Can
we wanted
he do
to see
it
LeBron
in the West? Yeah,
we wanted to see LeBron get a ring in the West, and he did it. And he did it in a much harder way than it would have been playing in Staples Center. This was anybody's fucking championship. You know that by seeing the Heat in the fucking finals. So you can't sit here and say that's an easy road now when everybody was saying, oh, we got to see LeBron in the West. He made it to the West, number 1 seed. I don't care if he didn't get to play the Clippers. Clippers, they shouldn't have fucking lost when they were up 3-1 to the fucking Nuggets. And the Nuggets even played the Lakers tough. So this was not an easy win by any means. Will next year be harder? For sure. Because repeating is already hard enough. You got to stay healthy. We don't know how long the season's going to be. We don't even know when that shit's going to start. You got to maintain.
Ain't it supposed to start in a few weeks?
Who fucking knows? You got to maintain your conditioning in the offseason, all that shit. All the other teams are going to be even better. Talk about the
Warriors
Suns.
going to come back?
Warriors, Clay is back, Steph is back. They didn't lose their shot. The fuck? So
Top draft
the only thing I can hate on with this Lakers championship, which I do all the time, is those dudes who ain't do shit all season. Like when the Heat won the finals with LeBron, I was like, Juwan Howard, he ain't do shit, 40-year-old ass. That's how I felt with Jared Dudley and the 10 other players on the Lakers bench who were ass. This is mostly LeBron and AD's ring. Happy for them. Happy for Dwight Howard.
It is a weird complex when like you have those two standing together and you're like on the team, you definitely helped, and you're just listening to them like LeBron say, yo, when I got here, I was gonna make sure that I brought this team back to the promised land. Stuff like that, and you're like just standing there like, okay. So I don't know. It's a weird basketball's weird like that.
They know their role though.
Yeah.
Those players know their role. They know they can't sit up there and be like, yeah, I did this shit, but they're just excited in the moment. I would be too if I was fucking averaging 8 points on the Lakers. You're on the biggest brand in the NBA. Almost said sports. That's not true. But yeah, Danny Green, I guess,
the Lakers,
happy for him.
Lakers fans, I guess, will let him live. Are they letting him come back next year?
Yeah, for sure. They got their ring, which I was like, why are people giving Danny Green shit? You're gonna win. You have to win one out of the next two. You're fine. And then they came out here and destroyed them in this game.
Yeah, this wasn't even close.
This was over in the first quarter.
It's gotta. I'm guessing this is the lowest watched finals of all time. Well, no, sorry, not of all time, because obviously a long time ago people didn't have TVs.
50s.
But especially this game, when people saw, like, with all the competition, all the other games that were on, and this being a blowout right away, this might be the least watched closeout game. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Ratings were already low, but the playoff games, before the playoff games, the seeding games were pretty fun to watch, and then when the playoffs started, they started getting worse.
That's a throwback back to the seeding games. Damian Lillard, I remember that shit.
Yeah, so the odds to win the title next year are already out.
Oh, okay.
Lakers first.
Okay, let me guess. So you said Lakers are first to win the title. Could they put Clippers second? I'm gonna say Nets second.
No.
Clippers
are second.
Wow. After that fuck up.
They don't have a coach.
Third.
How are they saying that without a coach?
Third Nets?
Nope.
What? Okay, let me think. Houston?
Dallas.
Dallas.
No.
What the fuck? Oh, Nuggets?
Nope.
Heat.
Nope.
Oh, I'm done. Bucks.
Yes.
God, they overrate Giannis.
They do.
He can't shoot. Is he coming out with a clip?
And you didn't even say this team. Warriors are next.
What?
After the Bucks. Then it's the Nets.
The Warriors. So with Clay, Draymond, and Draymond, and Curry running it back?
And whoever they draft, like he's going to be good.
I'm giving the Nets over. I'm putting Lakers, Nets, Clippers, I guess. Kawhi still there, I assume. He's not free.
I don't know if I could put the Nets at 2, not knowing who they are yet.
You got KD,
Kyrie, Durant,
KD,
Steve Nash.
KD, Kyrie, I'm comfortable with that.
I'm not. Kyrie brings every team he's
Are
on
the
down.
Spurs on your list here?
No. We are rebuilding.
Not to bring politics up, but let me tell you a stat. Without fail, every time the Lakers have played in an NBA championship during an election year, I think this has happened 8 times, win or lose, so they just have to be in the finals. The Republican presidential candidate has gone on to the Oval Office. Isn't that, it happened in 52, 68, 1972, 80, 84, 88, 2000, 2004. And now
Seems
again,
like a stretch.
8 times, every single time. I don't know. Makes me wonder, is LeBron not woke enough? If he was woke, he would have let the Nuggets move on. So
It just gives up.
So now
Gives
I
up
can't,
his title.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
So he is Shaq.
Sorry. I can't do it.
Oh, God, I love when we call back things early in the episode. Well, I guess that settles it. Trump 2020.
We've been a MAGA podcast. Don't know what you're talking
We
about.
have been. Clip that. Joking.
This y'all's host?
It's going to happen. It's happened in a group chat. I was a mirror pic with my booty out. Just sitting in the group chat. This y'all host. Baseball. We are on to the conference series championships. We got Andy's Rays, Tampa Bay grinding.
Let's go.
They're up 1-0 on the cheating Astros.
If the
in
Astros
series.
get to, I'm gonna be so pissed if they get to the World Series without cheating. That's gonna ruin everyone's fucking point.
Well, you have a 1-0 lead right now
Do
in this series. You're playing right now.
we are? I knew that.
You're up 3-0
I knew. Woo! I knew that. Let's go. Wow, that's awesome.
in the 6th.
Oh my God!
So-
If the Rays fucking win the World Series, beat the cheating ass, get revenge on the cheating ass Astros, who they lost to. Whoa, the Braves?
Revenge.
The Braves? Could it be Rays versus the Braves?
Is that good?
That's awesome. Braves haven't been when was the last time you saw the Braves in the World Series? When was the last time you saw the Rays in the World Series? That would be epic.
I think Rays have never won it. I don't think the Braves. We'll have to get our critic.
I'm about to tweet it. I'm gonna say Braves versus Rays would be. Are they in the same conference?
No, they'd play each other in the World Series.
Braves versus Rays would be. Oh, duh! Because duh. Be an epic.
Dodgers, though, you gotta beat the Dodgers. Braves do. Dodgers, nice. Magic Johnson
Just
Why he
tweeted.
won another ring.
Just tweet Braves versus Rays would be an awesome World Series. I just feel like I've never seen the Braves, and that's awesome.
I haven't.
I haven't seen Braves fans tweeting recently.
You haven't seen Atlanta fans happy. Ever.
True. I really haven't.
Don't need to list those teams.
Atlanta. Yeah, I don't know.
Not since the Olympics were there in '96.
Yeah, we dangerously close to having 2 championship teams in Tampa,
Dangerously.
and 3 coming up. God, I hope
Fourth in,
I hope the
Arena
Bucks.
Bowl.
I really hope the Bucks can pull it together.
Arena
Bowl. I heard you.
Y'all need Fournette to come back. Missing him right now.
You're right. I accept. They're my team.
Yeah, I thought you were off the Jags now.
I'm off.
You got to go to Bucks.
I
Can't go to
gotta. I
Seahawks.
have to
Bandwagon fuck.
I have to slowly get them out of my life.
You drinking Terramana?
I am.
I knew it. God, I know you sometimes. On to rants, raves, and reviews. Let's do a little bit of reviews.
I'll
shall
start. Let me start. I know you saw this. Got to share my screen again.
we? I did not.
Oh.
I didn't
So
click on it.
this is a picture. So you got to not laugh.
Stay editing.
So don't laugh. This is pictures of. I know we did NFL players if they were girls. Let's do NFL players if they were fat. So
I'll look away until you're ready.
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Astros hit a home run.
Fuck.
They're still down.
Grand
though.
Slam.
3. No, it's 3-1. Oh, I saw the Gardner Minshew one. I had no idea what it was from. I was like, where is this Gardner Minshew fat picture?
So we
coming
got these are so accurate. Tom Brady.
from? Are we ready?
All right, sorry, don't laugh. Here's Tom Brady. JJ Watt is a fat fuck. Goodness gracious.
Gardner
Cam Newton.
Minshew looks the funniest.
Okay, I'm chilling. Drew Brees. God.
He looks like a normal dad at a bar.
They all look like normal. Fucking Garoppolo looks like dun 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 dun. What's his name?
George Lopez.
Yeah,
He does not look like George Lopez.
he does there. Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew.
That shit funny. That shit funny.
Dak got no.
Dak looked like an offensive lineman for the University of Hawaii. You know how they be doing
Yeah. Oh.
the Samoan dance?
Who the hell is this? Is this Christian McCaffrey?
The Christian McCaffrey.
Good Lord. Oh my God. This one
man.
fucking kills me. Hold on. Look at fucking Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson. Oh.
God. He's kind of cute or fat.
Lamar, who?
Lamar.
Lamar. Yeah, I mean, that might be an improvement.
Pat Mahomes looked the same.
Pat Mahomes. Yeah, kind of. So does Russell Wilson, kind of. And Ben.
Yeah, Ben looked the same.
This is Ben before the offseason where he lost weight.
Derrick Henry went from, I thought it was QBs.
Good Lord, look at Matt Stafford. He aged. He looked like, Lamar Jackson looks like he's showing up to a barbecue.
That's racist.
Oh. Derek Carr looked like
That looked like a mugshot.
Derek Carr looks like he's going to look in like 10 years while he's still in the NFL.
He looks like he owned a shotgun. Kyler Murray kind of cute. How you fat and cute still?
How's Kyler Murray fat? I mean, cute there.
I don't know. I just see cuteness.
Jesus. Next one. Aaron Rodgers looks kind of the same. Kelsey, he'll probably look like that while he's still in the NFL.
All they did was put a picture of Zeke up there.
Right?
Josh Allen. That don't even look like
yeah, that looks nuts. That looks like
completely different.
That looks like Caliendo.
Frank Caliendo. Boom! When he did the John Madden impression. Not you, like people listening.
I know. Oh, sorry.
YouTube it, guys.
Carson Wentz.
Damn, Richard Sherman looked like me.
Yeah, that's you. Is that you?
From middle school.
Is that you? That's you 10 years ago.
10 years.
Oh, sorry, 20. God, we're old.
17. Who else we got?
Mac.
Khalil Mack.
Look at Nick Foles.
That's disgusting.
Julio. What the
Julio
fuck?
Jones.
He let himself go. Odell looked kind of younger.
Yeah. Odell just looked like he got more muscle and lost his neck. Jared Goff looked the same. Deshaun Watson definitely chunky.
Mm-hmm. But he kind of got a chunky face anyway.
Julio Jones. Who had time for this?
Don't know. Hope I remember to edit that.
I appreciate them for that entertainment.
All right, one more. I got one more before you do your review. Here's a story that I had to write yesterday, over the weekend. So imagine this. You get hit by a car. You're hanging on to life, possibly. Police said you're dead, but here's a story. Pedestrian was struck and killed by a car, and then deputies responding to that scene hit him, that same body. 2 different patrol vehicles both run over this man as he's waiting for, well, he's dead, presumably. But as two Florida deputies were responding to a pedestrian versus vehicle crash, the sheriff's office said they ran over the same pedestrian who was already dead. The incident happened 4 a.m. Officials said a 27-year-old Orlando man walked onto Hillsborough Avenue and was struck by a 41-year-old Summerfield woman driving east. The woman reported the crash and is cooperating with authorities. As 2 Hillsborough deputies responded to the crash, both of them hit the same pedestrian still lying in the middle of the road, officials said. The Florida Highway Patrol said the pedestrian had already been killed in the first collision. The 2 deputies, 24 and 25 years old, have been with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office since January and May of 2019. Can you imagine if he was still alive, though? If he's like still alive, hanging on to life, saying, can Because they don't know if he was alive. Like they're just presuming pretty much. Like looking at his body, saying, "Yeah, he's probably dead." But can you imagine if he's hanging on to life and?
Jesus, no. I think about that sometimes. What it feels like to get hit by a car, and if I would live.
I don't know.
Scary thought.
It's a scary thought when you're standing in the median, and cars are coming the other way, and like anyone could
or
like
just the sidewalk.
True. Anyone could just have a mishap and just ram right into you, and you're probably dead.
It really just take your life is in other people's hands a lot of the times.
A lot of the times, and it's scary as hell.
Like every Uber ride, every Lyft ride, every flight.
I almost died in an Uber in Orlando. This man was going on I-4, and there was a barrier, and he was just going straight at it. And then Dilla told him, "Hey man, watch out." Very casual.
That's exactly how you said it is how I pictured him. He would say that.
And the man was like, "Oh shit!" And we avoided by that much going head on into a barrier.
Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but I have driven drunk many times.
Oh, is that a teaser to this next?
It was not. It's just something I'm ashamed of. Not ashamed of.
Well, it looks like it happened again in South Florida.
It did.
Let's hear your review.
Do not know how I made it home. Thursday night, after Andy and I had our day at Animal Kingdom, I went down to South Florida, scheduled a booty call after the night of the club, and had drunk sex. And I hate drunk sex. If you guys didn't know, I lost my virginity at 21 years old. I'm now 27, so I've only been fucking for 6 years, and most of those times have been drunk. It sucks. It's great for my partner, but bad for me because I can get rock hard because you know how horny I get. But I be pounding them, but I don't finish.
Really?
I'm just boom, 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 boom until I'm tired.
You can't finish?
Like absolutely wiped. Too drunk.
See, if I get too drunk, then I just don't get hard. But if I get hard, I can finish.
Yeah, that's usually the case. I'm a little different there. Whiskey dick is usually you can't get hard, but my whiskey dick is I can't come, but I get hard as a rock still.
Wow. For someone who comes like a geyser, that's pretty surprising. Maybe
that's why. Because when I'm not hard, I'm always releasing. So when my body's full of liquor, it's like, not today, partner. But she loved it. And we'll transition to my next story in the raves.
Now or later?
Well, you're first. So
okay.
I want to overshadow your tennis.
So Rafael Nadal won the French Open. He is now 102 at the French Open, Roland Garros. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything else like it.
Oh, my dumbass.
Oh, you thought he was 102. You thought he played in 102 French Opens? No.
I was like, what the fuck?
100 won the 100 matches there, lost 2. He has 13 championships there. I myself cannot think of any other dynasty that matches his in professional sports. I can't think of anything that
longest prime. He's still in his prime.
Yeah, it's at that place. Like you take him to U.S. Open, he's not always going to get there. But
you're wiping him in Tampa.
You put him on clay, it's game over. Especially at the French Open for some reason.
You were the only person on my timeline
talking about that match,
tweeting about Nadal.
That sucks.
But I respected it.
That sucks because if people knew about it, like they would be just flabbergasted. 102? What?
I am. When I know about it, I'm like, oh fuck. Great players. I respect great athletes. No matter what the sport is.
I don't get it. I don't know how he does it.
I don't either.
He's like 34. He tied.
Maybe Spanish courts are mostly clay. Have we thought about that?
He tied. He tied Federer now. They're both sitting at 20 titles apiece. But it's weird because Federer kind of has his. Does he have it? I think most of Federer's is at Wimbledon, but Federer, I think his championships are spread out more than Nadal's. Nadal's like really focused on French Open. He's got 13, so 7 of them came from the other U.S., Australian, or Wimbledon. I think
Yeah.
he may only have one Wimbledon. I'd have to check. Not that anyone cares that's listening.
Might have a couple tennis listeners. No, Dunn and Drew critics already on it as we speak. I think I have an idea who the critic is. It may have been debunked, but I don't know. Seabass.
Oh my God. There's no way. He'd be tweeting us more from it.
Nah, that's why he's got his personal. He knows how to play two parts. It's weird like that. This is your shout out, by the way, Seabass. Fuck. I know he listens all the way through. He's gonna put that on his story. And
He
tags.
is. All right,
It's not me, guys.
Your turn. I'm surprised
okay,
this
this
isn't a rant. This
That's
is
not a
rave?
rant. It's a rave because it
Oh,
was funny
boy.
to me. So back to the story about me having sex blackout drunk after the bars. So after I had sex with this girl, I know her. It's, you know, we've had history, sexual history, not like dating history. But I woke up the next morning and it was wet under me. And you guys know I sweat a lot when I'm doing this podcast, you know, sweat outside in Florida a lot. So I felt it. Mind you, I'm like terribly hungover. I'm like, I feel myself. I'm like, I'm not sweating. I look over at the girl. I'm like, okay, did I sweat? She's just like, no. and I was like, you squirted, right? She's like, I did, but not over there.
Oh my God.
So I touch it again and I smell it. And it smells like pee. And I'm like, wow, it was everywhere. Like it was a fat puddle of piss underneath me. And this had never happened to me before. It's happened to me with a girl. Like a girl has peed in my bed before, hotel bed, and it was under her and shit. But this had never, this had never. And I knew it was pee then because the hotel sheets are white. So you can see it's all yellow and shit. But this girl had cheetah print sheets, leopard print sheets. So it was just black and, wet as shit everywhere. I'm a large man. So I touched it, I felt it, I sniffed it. I'm like, wow, I peed myself.
Did she know when you asked her?
I think she knew because she had to have waken up before me because I woke up and she was already kind of awake.
Oh my God.
But I think she felt some of it. She had to have felt some because there was a lot of pee in the bed. I think some of it dribbled over to her side.
Oh my! How do you not feel? How do you not wake up when you're doing that?
I was blacked. After fucking this girl all around her apartment for
All around it?
20. Yeah, it was bathroom counter, her balcony. I went all over the place.
What?
And then passed out comfortably.
So did you pee after you had sex or no? You just went to sleep?
Apparently, when I went to sleep.
Maybe your body's just saving you from UTI. It's like, oh, we got to get this shit out. Let's flush it out. Let's flush it out.
I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I didn't wake up
when you peed.
mid piss. It had to be at least a 45-second piss. That wasn't just something that you do and you go. That was
usually you'd wake up when you're like peeing yourself.
That was a lot
every
of
time
pee.
I have. I've peed myself one time after drinking. But I woke up while I was peeing. Like when you're in your dream and you're like peeing in your dream and I'm like, oh fuck, this is happening in real life.
No, never
Well,
had
that's
that.
what happened. And then I'd wake up and I'd be like, fuck. And then I'd finish peeing. That time I finished peeing because I'm already in bed, so I'm like aiming it everywhere, having fun with it. But then once I finish, I'm like, all right, let's fucking clean up. And wow.
Yeah, but she was cool with it.
Can you read your text that you guys exchanged?
I'm getting there. Chill. Fuck.
Jesus. Just having conversation.
Relax. You're like jumping the gun and shit.
I'm not reading what you're. I'm not reading what you're.
I know, but chill. I'm not done with the story. I was about to tell everybody, she was cool with it. She wasn't mad. She wasn't angry. I thought it was funny because I had never done it before. She was cool with it. I helped undo the bed and all that shit, threw it in the laundry, whatever. But I was more interested in the dick that I gave her because, I fucked her good. She told me she came and squirted. So I was like, before I left, I was like, send me a text later. Like, let me know how it was. I asked her for it. So she did. Let me read it to you guys. She said, Dick was definitely great. I liked getting bent over my bathroom counter, and the balcony was fire. Fire emojis. I'm convinced your dick got bigger because there's no way I can fit it in my mouth, so that's cool. Unfortunate for me. And riding your dick is really fun, ? It's because I asked her during sex if she could ride me, and she's like, I don't really like it, but
And riding your dick is really fun?
Yeah. I guess she likes it. Guess it was fun. She said, sad I didn't get any more dick this morning because I'm definitely still horny as fuck and could come 3 more times.
3.
Specific.
Damn, that piss bed is not on her mind, is it?
No, it isn't. She said, also sad you didn't finish. I was ready for a cream pie or a facial this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus, have a father, buddy. Understandably, waking up in your pee was not fun for either of us, but appreciate you helping unmake my bed. I'm a good guy.
Understandably, waking up in your piss was not fun for either of us.
And she said, I won't hold that against you either because, all caps, you did make me come and squirt last night.
See,
so, guys, you can do whatever you want in that bed with consent as long as you make her come.
See, when I was sleeping next to you at Disney, I thought your snoring was annoying. If you peed on me, I think that would be that's top level.
Be hot?
No, that's like I can deal with the snoring to an extent. If you peed on me, what I'm saying is it could be worse. So you're forgiven for snoring. At least you didn't pee on me.
Going back to her text about me not having sex in the morning, I woke up in piss, hungover as fuck. I'm not thinking about having sex with you right now. I'm like, what the fuck happened? That's what I'm thinking about. I almost said her name. That's what I'm thinking about. But I would love, because I love morning sex. It's when I come the hardest.
Oh.
Yeah. I come so much in the morning. But, when you're
Plus,
waking up.
you didn't come that night, so.
Yeah. When you're waking up butt-ass naked and cold pee, it's like, you kind of just want to get in the shower.
How long do you think the piss was? How long do you think you were laying there?
Hours.
Did you smell awful?
I don't think I smelled awful. My diet been pretty good. She did tell me to take a shower, though. So I showered in the morning.
Of course. I would hope you would. Take a fucking shower after laying in piss. Imagine
if she didn't tell me that, I probably wouldn't have.
What the fuck is wrong? Imagine if you had asparagus the night before.
Oh my God, asparagus piss. Is that the only food that makes pee smell for us? Because that would have been bad. But no, I think we went to bed around, I don't even remember, but it was definitely hours of laying in that piss. Because I woke up at 9:30. There's no way I pissed like right before I woke up.
Because it would have woken you up probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, you can't hold that long. You were tanked.
Jesus, I don't know. Don't know how that happened. But it happened, and hope it never happens again with a girl who actually would care.
Unless you make her come.
Guess that remains to be seen. All right. Oh, another rave. Epcot. We went to Epcot. Oh, I had a great time. I was so tanked. You tried to bring me down because you were.
I did not try to bring you down.
I'm not saying you literally did. You tried to, figuratively, if that makes any sense.
Okay, so here's the deal. I had a bad sore throat. I was drunk and had a headache already by noon. We got there at like 10. I had a great time for those 2 hours.
You weren't drunk by noon?
I was. But I think by the time I finished my Guinness at the UK, I was feeling good. And then I kept drinking, and I was like, okay, I'm drunk, but I also have a headache, so it's like tearing down my excitement and my happiness. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. The headache.
So
came.
What would you have wanted us to do in that moment with your
There's nothing
irritability?
There's nothing we could have done.
Just sat there and
I
cooled
put up my best effort to make sure to keep up and make sure you had a good time, because I know you were feeling every country. And I was too.
Oh, France!
Like, I had a good time. It's just, like, right now I don't remember the bad moments. I just remember the fun moments. So I still had a good time. Epcot,
there weren't bad moments.
Epcot Food and Wine Festival, awesome. The food was, what was your favorite food? What country?
Unfortunately, it was the lobster roll at the
America.
US.
The U.S. So
Yeah,
mine too.
that lobster roll slapped.
Mine too. America ends up being our favorite food item. Lobster roll was fucking delicious.
But France surprised us with their duck confit.
Oh, that was good. I think the duck, second favorite
Duck
item.
and the
Brazil-
escargot.
Yes.
Escargot you had.
Brazil's pig. What was it?
Pig.
Brazil had
And Brazil had pork belly.
pork belly. That
with black
was
beans.
number 3 for me.
So anything you can get anywhere.
So we're definitely got to go back. We have another day that we can go. So we'll run
Yeah,
it
so
back.
we may go when we get closer to Christmas because they'll decorate the park.
God, that'll be cute.
But why wasn't Halloween decorations up? Or maybe they were at Magic Kingdom and they don't do that for.
I don't think they do it for the other parks. They do it for Magic Kingdom though. They dress up Magic Kingdom.
Fuck, man, ain't shit at Magic Kingdom.
But you only have one day left.
Just
on
the
your
parade
tickets. What was your favorite country in Epcot?
Well, we didn't go into all of them. I tried to make you.
We did,
No, we didn't. We didn't walk into.
but we walked by them.
Yeah, but there was. I don't have all my stickers.
Oh Jesus, the fucking
Yeah,
stickers.
Each country had like a little take-home sticker. I was gonna put them all up on my computer, but I think my favorite was Morocco and China because I liked Morocco's little store.
Oh, the Aladdin shit.
Yeah, we were like being racist in it, obviously.
Yes. China. I know you love China. You were waiting for
China,
China.
love China. All the
He was. Oh god, that was so embarrassing.
you have a clip.
Oh, that was Japan, wasn't it? Oh yes,
No.
China. You were obnoxious in both Japan and China. Japan.
I wasn't obnoxious in Japan. Oh yeah, Japan. Japan, you like walk up to this. I don't know, and there's writing on it. So I was like, oh.
And he does different accents for Japan and China, which rightfully so.
Yeah,
They
they're
kind of do
different.
have different accents.
Anime versus.
And
Okay. Yes. Exactly.
that's not. I don't think
Chi-
that's racist. It's just an accent.
but China was like the only one with music. So when I hear the Chinese music, I'm like, wow, this is hard not to do the accent. But China, I feel like China put in extra effort to make their shit actually look like China. Like the other ones, some of the other ones were kind of just like, yeah, this is Canada. But the UK, I got to give props to the UK for all their bars and shit. Like they did have their little pub scenery
it was
going
cute. It was a
on.
cute scene.
UK was cute. So I'd say UK, Morocco, and China were my top 3 in no order. By you.
I like France because of the photographer. She was.
You ever buy those?
No, but I got them here. I mean, they got the.
How much are they? I'll run you the cash.
Get to the next topic. I'll let you know.
All right. Last rave for me, while we were in Orlando at our hotel, we had an interview. Won't disclose any further information, but it's a great opportunity that's brewing for us, and it could be big.
If
will
we
definitely
get
be
it, y'all are
canceled.
gonna die.
If we get it, you'll die, but we also may be canceled for real. So there's pros and cons to it. So
But luckily, I mean, they're not gonna kick us off of a YouTube or podcast, so we'll always be coming back. Hey, if we
For
get
real.
canceled, we might get bigger.
that's true, unless we're Chris D'Elia because he went into hiding.
Ooh, but we're not pedophiles.
That's true. There's levels to this shit. We do make fun of everything else though, but we don't actually go through with the actions. We just mock shit. So I guess it's different. Comedians. If we hear good news about it, we'll let you know. But if we hear nothing, then we probably won't tell you what it is because then you'll be like, damn, y'all would have been great on that. So
I'm not gonna
what you don't know don't hurt you. Boom. On to rants. So we did not just go to Epcot. We went to Animal Kingdom, and I hated it.
I don't know why. I thought bringing him back to like the Africa roots.
Relax. Oh, no. The gorillas were dope.
He did like the gorilla exhibit.
I
but
don't like captivity of animals.
I'm trying to tell you, if you watch the Disney Plus
go.
special on it, they're not captive. Like they have
You want-
plenty of room
you
to
want-
run.
You want me plenty of room? You think this little enclosure is plenty of room compared to the wide open African plains?
Yeah, where they could possibly die and not be fed properly.
That's life.
They
feed themselves.
On the Disney special,
They're gorillas.
On the Disney special, they gave the husband a cake. He's not getting a cake in Africa.
What fucking gorilla, wild gorilla, wants cake?
I don't even know what gorillas eat. What do they eat? Bugs?
They're cannibals.
Are they?
Sometimes, yes. I've watched a lot of Planet Earth.
So the only really ride you liked at Animal Kingdom was the river rapids.
I mean, I guess that was like
It was
way too
Yeah.
pansy. Like there's one drop. Like make it more exciting. Go faster at least.
So we did.
We were pretty tucked in there. I think we could have gone a little faster.
Yeah. What did we ride after that?
We rode 4 rides there. We rode the river one, which was a little slow, and there's like a little drop. You get soaked if you're sitting the wrong way. Then we went to Everest.
Oh, okay. So talk Everest.
So Everest, name speaks for itself. You're in this train, lots of carts on this coaster. We were in the back. That's just how.
Yeah, on our way to the coaster, like when we're in line, I'm like, so I'm trying to. There's 2 people, Eric and our friend Zane, who hadn't been on this coaster. I'm like, all right, so we're since you're the first time, you kind of probably don't want to sit in the back because the back is the fastest on a roller coaster because when you go down, the front kind of goes down slow while it picks up momentum. So what do you know? Me and Eric get the very last seat,
very last cart,
the very fastest cart, and I was able to record it all. And I'm so glad I did.
Why are we in the back? We're in the back.
I do not know how you held onto that phone with those turns, that speed, that jerking. Crazy.
Only because I've been on the ride about 20 times.
Oh, so you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I can't do that hands-free shit. I have to hold on to something.
I don't know how people are raising their hands. I don't know how.
I can't do that.
Hang on.
I can't put my hands up in the air.
I know. I'm like, why don't y'all hang on? That's no fun for me. Like putting your hands in the air. What does that do? You feel like you're flying?
just it's taking you. Woo, take me. But yeah, so you climb up. Well, before you even climb up, it goes like it speeds you up to your incline for some reason. So we're going up. I look down for like half a second. I'm like, whoop. Let me look right back up. I don't do heights. And we were damn near vertical. Like that rocket ride at Universal that goes straight up in that red car. I'm sure you've seen it. It's hard to miss.
Yeah.
But
Is it over? Oh, dizzy.
Gotta take a mask off. You can puke.
I said, ain't that Chinese? Oh, fuck. I'm dizzy as a motherfucker. I'm nauseous. Never again. Never again. I'm nauseous. I get motion sickness. This ain't good.
was not feeling that. And there's like one drop. There's only like one drop in that ride. But I think the drop was more tolerable than when we went backwards.
Well, the backwards is kind of a drop. But I'm okay with going backwards.
It was the G-force of going backwards at that speed and then turning. I don't know, something like shocked my whole back when we were going backwards. And I was like, shit. I didn't like that. I wasn't scared to go backwards because I do like the Mummy, which goes backwards, but this ride was worse than the Mummy. And after the end of this ride, which felt like 15 fucking minutes, I was shook, like dizzy as shit. I don't know what just happened. Won't ride it again, but it was a great experience.
What was the ride after that?
We went to fucking Dino Land. That was hell.
Oh, that was also a wussy ride, but it's in the dark and it does a lot of jerky turns. So,
yeah, that's a baby ride. This ride in Dino Land. It's kind of just don't know how to really. It's like a ride along.
It's not a roller coaster.
Yeah, but it jerks.
It's based on that movie Dinosaur. Yeah, it jerks you around
out of you
to keep you entertained.
That was not entertaining, but
yeah,
I would put Everest above that ride.
Wow.
In terms of my enjoyment,
Yeah.
worse that ride was worse than Everest because of like how much it jerked. And then the third one was Avatar, which we waited like over an hour for.
Yeah, it's a ride called Flight of Passage, and it's a ride that usually has like a 200-minute wait any normal day, but since COVID, we only had to wait an hour. Felt like we waited a little bit more than an hour. We were in line for a long ass time, but we finally got to ride it. I finally got to ride it, and it was badass. Like, it's not worth the hour-long wait, I don't think. Like, I'm not going to wait another hour for it, but that was a cool experience. It's definitely the most advanced simulator that I've ever been on.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It was very advanced, but I just got that motion sickness in me. So, and you're inside of this little kind of it's like when you go to the arcade and you're about to ride motorcycles.
Yeah,
you're on like a motorcycle type thing,
but it like locks you.
But it fucking locks you the fuck in.
You can't move
by your calves and your back. So you're locked into this fucking shit for 5 minutes, soaring through the goddamn sky. And I couldn't put my feet flat because I'm so big. And Andy was like, there's bigger people that ride it. And then I get in it and I'm like, fuck. I was on my tiptoes and I thought I was going to, if I would have cramped up, thank God I work out.
Oh my God, imagine.
Because if I cramped up, I probably would have died.
You probably would have.
Probably would have died.
I don't know what happens if you cramp and you don't solve it.
Imagine a calf cramp in that thing. I was scared for my life when that thing locked up because I was like, pray to God I don't cramp. Because I looked up the ride time. It was 5-minute ride.
That's pretty long.
Sometimes when you're on those rides, that 5 minutes could feel like, because I do planks for 1 minute and that feels like an eternity. 5 minutes. Shit kind of long. But I appreciate the artistry and the mechanics of the ride, but I just can't handle
it felt like we're actually on an animal. It was sick.
Yeah. I just can't handle the motion. Yeah. Because it actually feels like when you're watching the movie, like how they go up and it actually feels like you're free on this fucking animal. Just doesn't feel like you're locked in unless you're like me and you can't feel anything. But it was cool. I wouldn't ride that one again. That one was also, I don't know what. That one and the dinosaur ride were both pretty shitty for my motion sickness. Both pretty shitty. So I didn't have fun at Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
Let it be known.
So we're not running back Animal Kingdom then?
No, we didn't. Like I said, I've been to Animal Kingdom before, but I usually go with my family. So we go on like the river raft. We go on the safari. I ain't never been on these rides before. Andy took me on these rides for the first time ever, and I understand why I go with my family now.
I'm happy you went on though. Had a lot of fun.
I'll always go on a roller coaster that won't kill me for one time. I'll just pray before. But there are roller coasters I'll look at and be like, yeah, nah, I'm good on that. Like the loop-de-loops. Dueling Dragons at Harry Potter, if you ever rode that at Universal, that's like the extent of a roller coaster I would ride. And that one is fucking pretty scary.
You might like Hollywood Studios. We should do that next.
Rocket?
No, they got They got to call it. Oh, yeah,
They got-
rock and roller
No,
coaster.
they got Tower of Terror.
Well, we're not doing that.
Fuck that
I
park.
won't even do that.
Fuck that park just for that ride. It's not even a ride. It's just like, you want to die? Hop in our elevator.
It sounds like it's a dumb ride.
Yeah, whose idea was that?
Oh, your turn.
It's not really. I didn't really want to rant about Hilton.
I do.
But I got to bring it up because
Our room was shit.
Jesus. Was the room shit?
Like the things that happened.
Oh, yeah. So the morning that we were checking out, our lights went out in the hotel. Like the bathroom fucking lights. The bathroom lights.
It wasn't the morning we were checking out. It was also the night before.
Was it?
Yes. Right?
I don't think so. I don't think it went out at night. I think it happened in the morning.
Oh.
Because that's why I wrote my review.
Okay.
So we stayed at this Hilton. I told Andy, like, when we checked out, I'm writing a mean ass review, and I did. And they actually
They responded?
replied. They replied to my review.
Oh my goodness.
So I told them that we were unhappy that the pool was getting cleaned
Yeah.
while it was open.
Oh my God. It was like
such a Karen. I'm such a Karen.
it was a Karen move. Well, they said it was gonna be available at 7 and he was still out there by like 8.
Yeah. But then I thought about it while I was writing it. I was like, why didn't they just clean it when it was closed?
Yeah.
That would make more sense. Not 6 p.m. when people are getting back from Disney. So I mentioned that. I mentioned the lights, and I mentioned that we didn't get any housekeeping the day we went to Epcot.
No housekeeping.
Came back to a dirty room. And I don't know if front desk people just didn't know we were staying there because I checked in through the app and never got room keys. But it should still say that I'm in the room and checked in in their system. But here's what...
Please tell me we got a free room.
I'm about to find out. I doubt it.
Oh, you haven't read this yet?
No, not yet.
Oh,
it came in while we were recording.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
So remember when I said, I'm not going to go tell them down there. It's not going to do shit. They're going to be like, oh, we're sorry this happened.
Yeah.
That's what this email probably is. It's pretty long. Said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to respond to our survey. We appreciate more than you know. Happy to hear you enjoyed parts of your stay. Disappointed some aspects of your stay were less than satisfactory. Due to COVID-19, we are servicing rooms by request only to create a safe environment for our guests and team members. Terribly sorry we did not communicate that better.
Yes.
Grateful for your comments regarding the pool cleaning hours so that I can pass it on to our maintenance team to be addressed. With honest feedback like yours, we continue to strive towards excellence in guest experience and customer service, so thank you again for your response. If you're ever in the area again, we hope to be able to show you why you're such a highly rated, well-loved property. If there's anything additional I can do for you, please feel free to contact.
He throws his phone.
Blow me, Yami.
God damn it.
Didn't get shit.
Yeah, they're
Request only. Shut up.
They don't have
Give me
enough
my
money, I
fucking
guess.
bed made.
Right? What the fuck? Request only? You think I'd be staying in a hotel right now if I was afraid of COVID? Whatever.
For real. We'll stay in a hotel because we're... Oh, don't touch my room. Come on. Whatever. Now I feel like a jackass.
Right?
But they give you the survey every time you check out.
Hey, they want to hear your feedback.
Well, you got it. Fuck. Still Hilton Honors member. Whatever.
What are we doing next time? Marriott?
No, I'm a Hilton Honors member. I got to swipe my card, man. Might have points to get a lower rate. That hotel was $60 a night, so
I guess you
get what you pay for.
What you pay
Sorry.
for.
I need to take a cold shower.
You do. Last stop.
Fuck. 2 indoor Jags at home.
I'm so sorry. Tune in to Eric's Jags at Home, jagsathome.com. Every Sunday during the Jags game, you gotta watch the misery. It's funny. Misery loves company. I have a tennis match tomorrow. Do I redeem myself from 2 weeks ago, or do I prove that I have a long way to go? Wait, that was last week.
Well, I have seen you training.
I've been training, and I have not eaten a cookie in a week. And if you know me, I eat cookies every week, all week. So I have I've been meal prepping all week long. I've been eating chicken, rice, Brussels sprouts. That's been my lunch that I brought, and I haven't been eating out for dinner. So, hey, This should pay off. I'm exercising. I'm eating better. I'm fucking determined. I'm not eating cookies. I'm fucking determined to get back on track. I'm making the playoffs and I'm winning. So just wanted to let y'all know. That's my last thought.
Your season comes dumb quick.
Done quick. Ain't no off-season bit.
That's our show, guys.
It's a show.
About 2 hours, probably be a little less. Rate this show on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever you may listen. But make sure you also watch youtube.com/Dunn and Drew. Make sure you share the show with your parents, friends, enemies. Subscribe to our Patreon for bonus episodes every week. That's patreon.com/Dunn and Drew. Come on, go to the link tree. It's in our bios. All the links are right there. Until next time, we're in the middle of October, getting close to election. NBA is over. It'll be football from here on out. So let's see if the league can continue. We'll see. COVID sucks. This has been.
Oh my God.
That's how you say Dunn and Drew baby in Chinese. I looked it up. I'm dead ass. I'm actually not trying to save my ass. Dunn and Drew baby.